Well, hello everyone, welcome to BayernNow, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. This is the 24 hours after Lyon video. Absolutely amazing, I'm still ecstatic. We're in a Champions League final. I'm more nervous now than I was yesterday, and it's just going to continue growing on me because it's just a Champions League final. It's going to be very nerve-wracking, but that's what we have to deal with as Bayern fans because we're in it the same way PSG fans are dealing with it. To them, probably to a larger extent because they're not the better team. So let's talk about the Lyon game. 3 things Bayern did right. We can't do 5 things Bayern did right because we didn't do everything perfect. In fact, you can pinpoint 5 things we did do wrong and didn't necessarily do well, especially in the defensive aspect of things. So we're going to talk about 3 things we did right. We're also going to do Hero of the Spiel, and that's going to be freaking cool. I can't wait to see all the reactions to Serge Gnabry's rating. Someone's going to be like, you didn't give him this, you didn't give him this. Well, I don't care, okay? I'm giving him the rating I'm giving him. So tune in for that. Watch the video for that. First thing we did, I thought Manuel Neuer was very good. That was prime Neuer. I think a lot of people aren't giving him the credit that he actually deserves for making Depay miss. But Depay shouldn't be missing that chance if you're a Lyon fan. But if you're a Bayern fan, Neuer actually very well positioned. The thing he did with Sadio Mane where he got turned and all these things, and Mane had a tap in, open goal, that wasn't the same situation with Memphis Depay. What actually Neuer did, he kept making himself big, he kept going. And where I thought Neuer would fall and just try to save it, or I don't know, he kept his composure and he made the angle very tight. If you look at the replay, I'll show a picture of it. If you look at that replay, man, there's a little bit of space that if Depay did shoot a little bit closer to the goal, Neuer would have probably saved it. So very good there. I think we got prime Neuer back. He's ready for the PSG game, and he should be ready because PSG will have chances whether we like it or not. There will be goals from both sides, and we need to be very focused, and we need our goalkeeper to be very active. So that's what we need. So Neuer for me was a very big plus in this game, especially where we knew Lyon would have chances. I said it in the preview of the game, they have chances. They like to create chances. They're not just a defensive team. They also want to use their attacking prowess and their midfield creativity. They have a lot of creative midfielders. You have Jacqueret, you have Saucemeyer, you have Guimaraes in the CDM position. 3 midfielders there that can create something out of nothing. So that's what Lyon banked on doing, and they did it a few times, and they got in behind our defense, which, speaking of our defense, I can't lie, Boateng and Alaba were very good. I know that sounds weird considering we conceded a few chances, but I don't think those chances were down to just them. I did say their partnership doesn't work, and I still stand by that. Alaba and Boateng are both very good center backs. They're on the same level. Alaba's just slightly better because of the fact that he actually has the recovery pace. The reason why Alaba and Boateng don't work together, in my opinion, even though I'm pointing it as a positive that they played well, is because of the structure of our defense. Not them as players, it's just the structure of how we're playing based on our personnel. We're playing a very high line, so typically you need 2 center backs that can keep up with the pace of the strikers that are going to go in behind you. That's what happens a lot of the times. If you watch Liverpool, Jurgen Klopp, Van Dijk, Joe Gomez, the one thing they do so well is that whenever someone breaks through their high line, Van Dijk is there. Same with Joe Gomez. That's what you need in that high line. I think Alaba has it, but he's not a natural center back. So he's not going to be winning all the headers and challenges. So you need someone next to him that is a natural center back, but also has the recovery pace that Boateng lacks. And that for me would be Niklas Süle. I know it sounds like I'm bringing up a problem or an issue, but it's actually still weird that I'm praising both Boateng and Alaba, despite the fact that I'm also saying as a partnership, I don't think they're very fluid. They're not very comfortable next to each other. I think when Süle comes in, Alaba looks a little bit more relaxed because he knows he doesn't have to be the one recovering halfway across the pitch to be the right back and then the left back covering Davies as well. So we need to be very careful with PSG. I thought Boateng and Alaba played well though, however. I thought they did. They were blocking the crosses. And people are going to say, well, Lyon didn't have the final decision, right? Well, I'd just say our center backs were well positioned because that's just how I saw it. I think Boateng was getting himself defensively in good situations, knowing how Lyon would have played, especially exploiting them. And I don't like this. Thiago lost the ball in midfield. Can't do that against PSG, first and foremost. He lost the ball in midfield. And then one pass between our center backs. You can't really blame anyone for that between our center backs, but That's where your Van Dijk comes in. Just closes the space fast as hell. He's going to cover that space. And Boateng and Alaba, quite frankly, lost their man. I mean, as a centre back, I bet you this, Boateng and Alaba will be feeling a little bit weird that they almost conceded about 2 or 3 goals. They'll be tighter in the Champions League final versus PSG. All right, third thing that I noticed, like I said, this game wasn't the Barca game. There weren't that many things that I could say, I love this, because I'll be repeating myself. Of course, the intensity was there. I think mentally, the third thing, we look prepared for the next stage. I didn't see our players start getting in circles and jumping around. Champion! No. We aren't champions of Europe yet, okay? I believe we'll win the Champions League, and I trust our players to do that. And I love the fact that after 90 minutes, they decided, okay, good, we won this 90 minutes, but that's not the 90 minutes that counts. We shouldn't be celebrating. Let's go to the locker room, recover tomorrow, and let's go again on Sunday. That's what really matters. And I absolutely love that. I think it's amazing that our players think like that. I think Hansi Flick is definitely a virus. He's making everyone be active and stay on their toes, because with Bayern Munich, this is a club that we know very well. Usually this is the stage in the Champions League where we would have fell. We would have maybe capitulated to the pressure of being favorites and also the pressure of being so good. We would have maybe lost to a team like Lyon, conceding chances. People say we get lucky, but I think the goals came at the right time. Serge Gnabry's goal came at the right time. Perisic's goal came at the right time to take us 2-1 up versus Barcelona. These things happen for a reason, and it's because we're building our own luck. I'm seeing our players launch themselves to get the ball away so it isn't a corner, rather a throw-in. That's the mentality that I think Hansi Flick has put into us. We're building our own luck across the pitch. Very important there. So I'm happy the players didn't celebrate and start jumping around, because I didn't, because that's just the way this club is now. Of course, getting to a final, first time after 7 years. But God, we lost 3 finals since 1999. Bayern Munich have lost 3 freaking finals. United 1999, 2010 Inter Milan, Chelsea 2012. Okay, 3 finals. Oh God, we can't lose another final. In the last 30 years, 3 Champions League finals lost. No, and 1-1. Absolutely not. We can't do that. We can't. Absolutely not. We can't lose another final. We're very focused on the next game. Let's go to the hero of the spiel. I think everyone pretty much could agree with that. Serge Gnabry, the FIFA rating, BayernNow FIFA rating of today. He's getting a 97. Right wing, of course. 93 pace. Very fast. I don't think Gnabry has Sané pace, but he's very fast for a winger, right? I think he's faster than Messi, and he's faster than most wingers, so that's all that matters. 90 shooting. I did that wrong. You know why I just paused there? I did it wrong. The shooting is supposed to be 99 and the passing is supposed to be 90. So just switch those two around mentally. Dribbling 99, the way he got around all those Lyon defenders to whack it in top bins is absolutely world class. And you can't convince me Gnabry isn't one of the best wingers in the world. What I did always say about Gnabry is I don't really have a criticism of him. It's just something I noticed. And it's funny for me. It's not like I hate him. No, it's just funny. I always say this about him. He loves the big tournaments, the big games, the games that actually matter. That's what he loves. He lives for those moments, and he likes to score in those types of games. And he likes to do this and shut people up. I think that's just his personality. I would like him to score versus Werder Bremen and stat pad a little bit so I can show people that Gnabry has 40 goal contributions in the last 10 games. Nah, I'm playing. There's no way that could happen. But I think adding in someone like Leroy Sané to carry the weight, because Gnabry's our best winger and our most effective winger at the same time. If you look at our numbers, Perisic is the second winger next to him. Then it's Coutinho, and then it's Coman. He needs a winger like Sané that can produce as much as him and also has a different play style. Sané is more direct in terms of his dribbling. Gnabry is more effective in terms of his shooting and finishing and being in the right position to score the right goals. You saw, it was him. He got the ball from the Lyon defenders, got it to Perisic. Perisic crossed it in Lewandowski. He gets in the right position, Gnabry, and he scores. That's the mentality, that hunger to score a goal. That's something I love in a winger. Ian Robin had it, so We'll see, man. Gnabry should definitely be wearing that number 7 soon. I think that's it. 67 defending. You know what I would say about Gnabry? I was watching it again. Kimmich would get pulled into the midfield, which is normal. Lyon tried to exploit our wide areas with Cornet going in behind us. We actually exploited them with Cornet trying to commit on Kimmich and not worrying about Gnabry. So it's kind of a weird trade-off. Kimmich did very well, but I would love to see Gnabry track back those types of runs, especially when you're playing a team with much more quality going forward, like a PSG. I'd love to see my winger, Gnabry, track back on Kylian Mbappe. I gave him 67 defending because of that. 82 physical, no one cares. But yeah, thank you everyone so much for watching. Serge Gnabry, my goodness. Gnabry, ooh, gun, because he's just a shooter in front of goal. But yeah, thank you everyone so much for watching. Mia san mia, and peace.